Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Blacknificent Media. Here with me, Kwabena Bibini, Barry Mike, can call me DJ Fuad. As we told you, we are fortunate to be live here with Dr. Larbi Cosmos. And as I told you, we are going to look at something very, very important. You call it destiny. Some call it okra, and if you're watching me, you know what you call it in your language. But today what we're going to look at what is your soul's purpose on this planet Earth. What are you here for? Have you found it? And how is it going? Well, I'll say that some people get to find theirs by accident. Some also get to find theirs by divination. Some get to find theirs by guidance. But many are those who drop it. Because sometimes when they see what they are here to do, they run away. Some also go with it. And in the end, they are the few that we mention their name even when they are no more. So this afternoon, we are here to learn about our soul's journey on earth, our soul's purpose on earth, with those who know. And he has been one of my guests on S Live Africa for a long time. And today, I am happy to have him here with me, and he is Dr. Larbi Cosmos. So let me give him a wide angle so that we can see him here on the screen. Yes, so that is Dr. Larbi Cosmos. Those of you who don't know him, and those of you who have been following me, you know him already. So, Doc, good morning. Oh, good afternoon. Yes, I've been here since morning. I haven't gone out, so
yes.
Good afternoon. And how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
It's been ages.
Yeah. We are in a small world. Yeah.
Yes. So we are grateful for having you here because today wasn't the day that we're supposed to have you. We're supposed to have you somewhere next week, but I had to call you just a day ago to say that, no, Doc, you have to come. And you told me you have to cancel a whole lot of things, and you did cancel it. So on behalf of my team and our viewers, we are so grateful for you coming.
Yeah, we thank the universe for giving us there.
And where have you been? Since the last time I hosted you on S Live Africa, where have you been?
I've been in spiritual hibernation, working on myself.
Okay.
Studying, learning, trying.
No, wait. You are in a spiritual hibernation, working on yourself.
Yeah.
But you, what should you work on yourself? We should be working on ourselves.
How?
You
Why?
people, you know, you have it.
When you have a gift, or talent, and you didn't shape it or you didn't sharpen it,
Mm-hmm.
It will not be sharp enough to cut any strong wood or tree that will come on your way.
Okay.
So I believe that whatever you have
Mm-hmm.
as a calling,
Mm-hmm.
or you have, or you whatever you came into this world with,
Mm-hmm.
you have to sharpen it. You have to work at it. You have to work on it for you to be that sharp in terms of any eventuality. So I've been studying,
Okay.
writing books,
Okay.
doing my spiritual
Okay.
works, working
Okay.
on myself.
Okay.
Yeah, that has led me to discover who I am. So I can comfortably say most of the teachings over here will come from my experience.
Oh wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. I love to learn from people who rise up, they fall, they rise up, they fall, and then they are standing.
Yeah.
They know why they are standing. Okay. So today we are looking at the okra or soul. First of all, let's look at the soul, okra. What is it?
Well, I'll be using more of the tree.
So you look into
All
your
right, I'll be
camera
using
phone.
more of the tree,
Mhm.
more of the
Terminologies.
terminology.
Yes.
Yeah, to describe most of my terms.
Terms for the
Yeah,
terms, but the
yeah.
general conversation will be in English.
Being English.
All right.
So when you talk of so, what people call okra, I don't know whether it's kra or okra.
Okra. But you see, it's like in Ashanti. Nana or say tutu. But if you want to mention it the way we say it, you have to omit the O. Nana say two.
All right.
Even the tutu, sometimes we cut some off. So it's okra.
Right. Okay, so it's okra. So it's okra and tree.
Yeah.
And then in Ewe, we say luvo.
Okay.
Luvo. Or a se. Or se. Yeah. And if you ask me with my simple definition, I would say a soul is in between the spirit and the body. Yeah, so the soul feed on the body, the soul feed on the spirit. And the soul always dwells in a body, either in the spirit, either the physical body or in the spiritual body.
Okay.
So you are here, you are a spirit at the same time body, but a soul is dwelling in you.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how I define soul.
Or the okra.
Yeah, or the cra.
Okay.
And each and every one that comes onto this planet or this plane came with his or her own intellect, emotions, ideas, the purpose of coming here.
Okay.
And what's coming, you need a body or a content to feel.
Okay.
So you also chose you as a body to dwell in you, and then operate. Operate in this universe, because the universe here, the earth here, need a body for the soul to dwell in before that soul can survive here. Unlike the other plane. When I say the other plane, I think during through the conversation we understand when I mean the other plane.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
So in the short form, I would say a soul is in between the body and then the spirit.
Okay.
Yeah,
it makes sense. All right, so the definition is cleared off. So now let's go into it. How do I know why I'm here? My soul is here. And what is it here for?
Yeah, okra, soul, destiny, star, like I said, everyone has his or her own
terminologies.
Yeah, terminology. So how do you define yours? Like you said in your intro, others were fortunate to have it at birth. Others go through divinations. Others you discovered this through accident. Like for example, I discovered mine whilst I was about to kill myself, commit suicide.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Like, why?
So this is a whole lot of things that we're talking about.
You were about to commit suicide.
Yeah, because
why? There was not too much sugar in the world for you.
Yes, so I want to go and then just end it all. That was where the voice came out.
Which year was this?
I think 6-7 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but then I was learning this heba stuff before. I didn't know I'm from a royal home.
Okay.
So it is through these energies, the herbs, they open my way, they open my eye, they open the door for me to know who I am. So the thing is, so I have to ask myself questions. Oh, who am I? Why am I here? What am I good at? What should I be good at? What could I be good at?
What should you be doing?
Yes. So I had to ask myself those questions and then try to answer myself. It got to a point I said, no, then if I can't answer this one, then I don't know myself. I said, man, know thyself. In a way, they will tell you, a say, jogbese, and I'm a shaman. Everyone has his own.
Okay.
Jogbese, I'm a tomato. Jogbese, I'm a shaman tomato, a yatama, hodisha de plaque. I wanted to charge
the environment.
Meaning, okra, different. So until whatever the one you can wear, try and find it. And if you find it, you know yourself and then you know your purpose. So in my way, like I said, I was going to commit suicide because things were not going on well. When I touched this, it is a soul. It is your crack. That determines who you should marry. That determines if you become a big person or not, the kind of work you must do, your job, or if you come, if you will give birth on this earth, all those things, they are all embedded in this cry issue.
The soul.
So if my cry is to practice herbs, and your cry is to deal with
machines,
and you copy me, you'll be in a wrong hole. And if I also copy you, I also be in a wrong hole. So if you define yours and know that, oh, I'm good at this, then the universe also open the doors for you. First of all, I didn't know I'm good at herbs. Okay. But I remember when I was a kid, we used to go to forest to go and harvest roots like Inchiningo, other herbs, and sell to those women that normally goes out to sell these herbs, the dry ones. I used to do that to pay some of my school fees. It was after I heard that voice that I said, hey, don't you know you are good with herbs? I said, okay, well. And when I dreamed one night, and an old man handed over to me a particular herbs. Yeah, my son, go and heal with these herbs. And that has been
your journey.
My journey.
I wonder why I didn't ask you this question when we were at Osu in those days.
But then we're not talking about spiritual stuff. We're talking about physical.
Help. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
During those times, I was still in the physical plane.
Okay, so you were learning.
Yes, I was learning. But when I got involved really into the spiritual realm, that was where I realized that things that we know over here is limited compared to what they will teach you in the other realm.
Okay.
In your dream.
Okay.
Yeah, because most of the knowledge or the skills or whatever I've written down in my books now, they are all coming from my ancestors. Some that I know them, some that I've met, some that I've not even met before. They will pick you, teach you, oh, son, this is how it is. Do it like this. When you add this and this together, this is what you will do. So that is how I found out about myself. I also did divination to know
who you are.
I didn't know where my father was coming from.
Wow. Okay, this is getting interesting. So, folks, we'll be going to listen to a message from our sponsors, and then when we are back, we are now go deeper into how to know your soul's purpose or journey on earth here. So big thanks to Index Universal Life Insurance for making it possible for us to be here, and also to Paradise Park Natural Mineral Water for also hydrating us in the studio so that we don't go thirsty actually. So we'll be right back to continue the conversation. Don't go away.
Ago Ghana this year mo America brochimamu mo mfa maso mfemme na ye ni enne ene echina ho nkomo onua wonim se emre bi etwam na ye ka se obi nim adechiemu nsem ane enokre nanso mese wo se in the 21st century opese wo hu adechiemu nsem a obehu se wo de wo ho to Index Universal Life Insurance for so a esan se ebra yade ebebo ebra kwanhia beto ana ebra owuo ebeto ana wabusuani bi no eno obiara nim nanso se yade ne ba na kwanhia ne to a na wowuo ne ba sika wo de bebo wo ho bra no wonim se wo bio se wo ni bio wonim enti yɛhwɛ Kwame ne Akosua wɔn nyinaa awofo yare da ayarasabea Kwame de nsa guniti esu twa adwaadwo ɛsan sɛ wɔn si akyi ban bia nanso Akosua ayɛ relax san sɛ ɔde ne ho ato Index Universal Life Insurance for so sɛdeɛ mpanyinfoɔ kaayɛ no sɛ wokɔto sɛ obi abɔgye sɛ hye a mu asansu asiw deɛ ho nanso me deɛ me se wokɔto sɛ obi abɔgye sɛ hye a na wabɛn po no Index Universal Life Insurance ayɛ insurance ho adwuma ɛwɔ America ma mu bɛyɛ sɛ emfie wɔ ha ɛne akyiri nie enti wo ne yɛdi nsawoso a esuro biara nim yɛwɔ over 62 plus insurance benefits yɛwɔ life insurance benefit bi te sɛ compound interest benefit, retirement benefit, critical illness benefit, access to money benefit. Samson yɛwɔ death insurance benefit bi te sɛ tax-free death coverage paid to your family, funeral coverage benefits, ɛne bebree akeka ho. Frɛ Index Universal Life Insurance for ɛwɔ +1720 589 3584. Index Universal Life Insurance. Secure your future now.
Welcome back. So that was Index Universal Life Insurance. They are in the United States of America. They've been in the business of insurance for more than 100 years. They have more than 62 insurance packages for you. They are professional. You call them, they will explain everything to you for you to understand which one you need and which one you don't, and so that you can sign up. And I always tell you that insurance make you live like a god. What does God do? God know the future. God knows that if he get an accident tomorrow, he knows what to do to heal himself. So if you have insurance, if you get an accident, you know that your insurance company will cover you. If you get a fire outbreak, you know what I'm talking about. So go look for Index Universal Life Insurance and work with them if you live in the US of A right now. Doc, let's continue now. How do I know why I am here on Earth?
Well, let me put it from this angle. In our cosmology, they will tell you once the child is born, they'll find a diviner to find out who that child is.
Okay.
Why is he here? So the diviner will find out. We call it anyway, that's another thing.
Yes.
We'll find out the purpose
Of that child.
Some of the child do come back through our parents. First of all, our parents are just a carrier of our soul.
Okay.
We are older than them 10,000 times. So yeah, so parents, respect your kids. Yes, that's another topic that we'll be talking about.
Okay.
So they'll find out who you are. Then from there, when you come on this plane or this universe, there are laws and regulations.
Yes.
So there's a law that governs your set or your craft or your soul. Oh, eat this, don't eat this. There's a reason why you were not born in the daytime. There's a reason why you were born in the evening. There's a reason why you were born in this month. What govern? What star govern that month? That month.
That time.
That time. All those things, they are all part of things that you must know to know who
you are.
You are. But nowadays, those things are not there anymore. They will tell you, oh, if my father is a Christian, once I'm born into Christian home, then I've also become
a Christian.
Vice versa, and then the other way around. So, but meanwhile, we all came with our own purpose. So the first thing that I did when I was asking myself these questions, I was lucky to be helped by one strong queen mother who directed me to one of her brother to send me through the process. So we went through the process. My mom died at the age when I was young.
Okay.
So who will tell me who my father was? First of all, that is it. So I have to go and call my mom. We call it necromancy.
Yeah, consult the dead.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, in our land, that thing is common.
Okay.
Yeah. So I consulted her and then, hey, woman, now I need to know who my father is. Where am I coming from? And she got annoyed. Why today now you are older, you've grown up, you want to know blah 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 blah.
Even at the other side.
I'm telling you, they do they are with us all the time.
No, but for her to get angry from the other side is what shocks me.
According to her, my father didn't take care of me, and she suffered. So that pain is still there before you get it. So I said, oh, I want to know. It's okay, well, go here, go here, go here. As of this name. So that was what I followed. I said, how will I know you are my mom that I'm talking to now? There's a secret between me and her. Okay. And she revealed that secret.
Wow.
That day. And that day, even if you are stoned, you will feel that
okay.
that sensation. That yes. So it was through that I got to know where I'm coming from. And then when we went to do a thing, blah 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 blah. Say, hey, the herbal knowledge you have, it's not you. It is we that give it to you. Do it like this. Do it like this. Do it like this. So that's how come I found out myself. Even before that, like I said, things were not going all well. So I wanted to go and draw myself in Larbi Beach.
Wow.
So when I stepped my feet into the the water, that was when I heard the voice. Hey, don't you know that you are a water element? Here, we can't take you. That's also another stuff all together. Yeah, so each and everyone comes from a particular element. Yeah, if you are fire, you must discover it. If you are from water, you must discover it. People hear the name water. Meanwhile, science says we are 75% of water. And so when they call Mami water, then they say, hey, what is that? Mami is you, that is it. Without water, you can't survive.
Yeah.
Because they demonize it, they use it to do so many things, bad things, people fear it. So the same way, someone also come from the earth, some also come from the tree, some also come from the air. Those who use the dwarfs, excuse me, they are these are the elements. You get it. So if your parent didn't teach you this, and you want to know yourself, the only thing is to find a good diviner to do the divination for you. Whether your parents are alive or not, you can still communicate with them. So through mine, I was able to know who I am. Things that my father didn't do for my mom. I have to come and pay the bride price, everything physically.
Wow.
Yes. So it was through that before I was the door was open to me to know that
this is your path.
Or ancestors to in my family.
In your family.
Yes. Other than that, I'll just be going. But those days I've been preaching.
You are a pastor. Jesus Christ.
I mean, preaching the gospel. I'm still preaching. People thought, when I talk about herbs, then you have voodoo, you are spiritual. But no. It's the same preaching. But from I wanted to become a medical doctor.
Okay.
That has been my plan, my dream. But when the voice came, he said, no, this is how we want you to heal. Or this is how we want you to operate. So most of the times, when I'm in a dilemma and I have problem, mine is to get the 5 mystical herbs and tell them this is my problem, and I put it under my pillow. They will definitely visit me in my dream.
Wow.
Tell me whatever I need to do. So my healing instinct is from them.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay.
So that's how come I find mine.
You find yours.
Most of the time, many people are living without knowing their
path.
Their path. And it's disturbing a lot of the youth now. Yes. And through some of your teachings, blah 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 blah, Abraham and all those things, yeah, a lot of people are waking now to the true reality that we should know who we are. Yeah, because for the fact that the other time I was asking, somebody was asking me, are you a Christian because you believe in a Christian religion or tradition, or you were born into it? So this has been the kind of questions one needs to ask to know if you are in a Christian realm. Try and find out who you are. Other than that, there will not be any word like soul, say, krabia, destiny. People they've been preaching to us that destiny changes, whatever, destiny submits, all those things. All those things. Meanwhile, the people in those communities or in those gatherings, they don't even know their destiny. So knowing your destiny tells you what you should do, who you should marry, what you should eat, when not to even sleep with a woman.
When?
I'm telling you.
Hey.
The norms and taboos, all those things go with your sex, go with your craft, go with your destiny. So you must know. So imagine you don't go with, excuse me, that we all know, pig, and you are eating pig meat, pig. It become like something that covering from seeing far. Okay.
It blocks your vision.
It blocks your vision. Some people they are good at a maze. On a particular day, you're supposed to stay away from that maze. Each day with the kind of herbs you must bath. Each day with the kind of food you must eat.
That is when you have discovered your soul's purpose on life.
Yes. So other than that, you will only be mixing things up, thinking you are drinking this, you are eating this, you are doing this, and still. And as and when you take in something that doesn't go with your soul, you always keep on blocking the star from shining.
Can the repercussions of not knowing your soul be that you fall sick easily or something?
Well, most of the times, that is
Okay.
it. Because if you are not supposed to take this, like maybe in Asante, you don't take Okisi.
Okay.
You're taking your Okisi in your family.
Mhm.
Sometimes I'm just using that Okisi as an example. You
Yeah.
see some kind of rashes
Yeah. Yeah.
on you. People that take man palm and all those things. Meanwhile, in their clan, their tribe,
Yes.
those things,
The soul
they
doesn't-
shouldn't go with it. But they've gone through it. And once you've gone against your crowd or soul purpose or those norms, definitely there will be a repercussion on you. You can fall sick. And then if you're not lucky to find someone to find out the problem and then solve it for you, you'll go with it. And when you go, you'll come back and come and repair it.
That's reincarnation.
Yes. You'll
Okay.
come back, you come and repair it.
Okay. So you've mentioned some of the repercussions that we can go through if we don't discover who we are. We don't find out our souls.
Some people also know, but they are running away.
As I said in the introduction, what makes them run away?
Yeah, because of how they demonize everything.
Okay.
Yeah. For example, like this, when I started this my journey, they say I am bad person. But
Fetish.
later on, before they realized that when they gave birth to Kwesi was having teeth, 2 top, 2 down.
The day you were born. Interested.
So you can if I didn't find out and then come out with certain things that they look strange, you say this guy amachichi or paying wabada. Some people you give it to them, you see travel mark, you see some marks on them. They know that this is the person who has come back. That they have to channel the person or lead the person through a path that he or she will succeed, but they will not do it. Others also know. They go, they do a divination, they tell them that, the worst one is when they tell you, you have air energy, you have water energy. Hey, but you will be surprised that our folks from the other race are even rushing to come and buy these things.
This knowledge.
I'm telling you. And in every family, there's a stew.
Okay.
In Africa, and a stew. When you go to every office, they have to give you a seat for you to sit down.
Yeah.
So your family stew is a seat that your crack.
Actually sit on. So are you therefore insinuating that in addition to me finding my soul's purpose or rediscovering myself, if there's a stew in my clan,
if it's for you, definitely
you have to go closer.
They'll tell you. And people go find out and then they are running away now. And it's making them mad. When you touch this, they'll spoil it. When you touch this, it will spoil. When your marriage will not go on well, your finances will not go on well until you go back to pay homage or to do whatever is needed. Sometimes nothing. They will ask you maybe just take salt, put it in the calabash, pour it on the ground on the day you were born. Then everything's okay for you. But once it is tradition, it's bad. Sometimes it's nothing. They will tell you, maybe go get Ndinya or Modinka or whatever and do it on the day
you were born.
Bad with it. But they are running away. Meanwhile, we are using the anointing oil. And anointing oil, I don't know where it's coming from. If it's not coming from
because that one, Oyibo gave it to us.
So that is it. He will give you the diameter of your knowledge, prescribe the circumference of your activity. If they give you the knowledge of maybe oil, this one is holy, this one is holy, this one is holy. They say, then use it like this. Then why you be using is bad. Then we follow suit. Meanwhile, most of the mystical herbs for healing, in terms of infusion, powder, capsules, oil, they are all coming from the herbs, the plant. And if you are partly human, partly plant, which is need pedria, and if you are hungry, you go and take in food. Where is the food coming from? It's not from the plant, it's not from the seed, it's not from the grains. So we use nature to nourish
nature.
That's something people call it Adriane. The voice of the plant.
Okay, Adriane, the voice of the plant.
Adriane. Let's go and eat the voice of the plant.
Wow.
Ni is sound. It's be in a way.
Okay.
Bible said in the beginning was the word. So if the word is in your food,
wow.
And your ancestors are telling you, let's go and eat the voice
of the plant or the tree.
So the plant, the herbs, the water, everything, they are not separated from us. They are all.
We are one with it.
We are one with it. Science will tell you when the last plant died.
The last human being will die.
Why? Because of the carbon dioxide and the oxygen that we exchange. So when you embark on this journey, it opens you up.
Okay.
To think. Sometimes certain thing happens. Say, this thing I remember before. That was your past life that is playing to you. That maybe there's a certain thing you didn't do, so you have to correct it. So if you don't find your path now, and you lament, you run away, all those things and go.
You'll go and come and face it again.
You'll come back home.
You'll be in the loop.
Until you correct it, until you get to that manifestation of energy, God, that you can't exist again. That is where you don't come back again. Rather than that, you come back. Trust me, apart from accidents, there are a lot of people now that are paying for, let's say paying, that are here to correct certain mistakes.
Okay, when they were here.
Even with that word, I don't want to be using it. Ka means life, sharing of life. Ka is life. You see, share.
Okay.
So when you are sharing life, you have to share it well. Other than that, when you don't, other than that, you go back and come and correct
Maybe
it.
you give somebody bigger than the other.
For example, my father didn't share his life well with my mom. He is gone. But out of him, I'm now here paying or correcting
the mistakes.
Those mistakes. You may not come directly, but your offspring can be the repercussion will be on your offspring.
So someone is watching me now. He or she didn't see his father or mother. Through your experience and your knowledge, can you help him to hear a word or two from the father or the mother he never met?
As soon as humanity is there, as soon as divinity is there to meet humanity, it's possible.
Okay, tell us what else more do we need to know about to know that this is my path on earth, or my soul's path? Because the body is just a vehicle. It's like a car without an engine. So the engine is the soul. So what else apart from what you've mentioned do we need to know?
Most of the times, your soul speaks to you through your dreams.
Okay.
Your soul, in a way, can even like talk to or be in an old man or old man. Oh, my brother, can you give me 1 cedi to buy something? So, clear off. Sometimes they try to test you to see if you are ready to really. The soul is just the God in you.
Okay.
But when it's time for it to awaken, nobody can
stop it.
Can stop it. So when it's about to awaken, that's why you'll be asking yourself, what am I here for? Why things are not going on for me? Why people are succeeding and I'm not succeeding? That is the beginning. So when you start asking yourself these questions,
okay.
So why people go to interview, you know you are good than them, but they pick them and you are not picked. These are the signs for you to know that no, something is not going on well. That you need to check from your background. And sometimes our parents, they know.
As the saying goes in Chi,
that is it.
Now you said sometimes our parents know.
Yes.
Like how?
That the child that is giving birth to for like
An ancestor.
An ancestor and an offspring.
Who has come back?
But one they say because they don't want to do anything with tradition, norms, culture. Then they lead that child astray. Oh, maybe Christian church they will do all kind of deliverance. Nothing will happen. Maybe sometimes I'm make Kobe can have to Tamako Ari on the day he was born. That's all.
So now let's shift the attention, since you've started attention to parents, young, old parents, or people who are now getting ready to have babies and all of that. Once someone gives birth, a new parent, a new mother, a new father, what advice would you give them to guide the child on his purpose in life?
Well, for me, the first thing that I would do is once the baby is born, the first thing is once the baby is pregnant, the mother is pregnant with the baby. The father must start talking to the child. Because the mother and the baby always have communication. That's how come the baby will be shifting. That's you, the man. How do you communicate with that your energy
through the mother?
So the mother will be showing some kind of attitude. You say, oh, today he likes iron. These are some of the things. And sometimes through mating, you communicate with your
baby.
Kid. Yeah, your baby.
So at that point, what would be that special communication? If I get you, the baby needs to be molded a certain way before they come here.
Everybody does. Yeah.
Yes. So what special communication do you think?
That is why the father have to infuse or input or imbibe, put whatever that he want that child to become on this earth into that pregnancy or into the baby. Oh, baby, I love you. Baby, you come out, you become a great. Baby, you'll be this. You'll be like that. So that is where the father have to be very careful not to annoy the woman, because when the woman is annoyed, the baby plays the signal. When you say nice word to the woman, the baby picks the nice word. So you started molding the child from the womb before he or she comes out.
Now, after birth, on the day of birth, what special thing?
First thing is to protect the umbilical cord.
Who is qualified to do that?
That is one of our major problems now. Those days, our parents, our forefathers, they give birth at home. And then before that thing will fall, they normally plant it with any edible fruit or plants and say your wishes, everything onto it. What they said to you whilst you are in your mommy's belly, when you come out, you must say the same thing to before they bury it. But now, what are we doing to you? We are flashing them out. So
now, if you teach me and my wife is going to give birth, it's either you kill me or I kill you at the hospital. So, are you saying that?
At that moment, when you pick that thing, you bury it with other coconuts, or you plant it with coconuts, or whatever you wish. When that child comes out, and even you want to misbehave, you can even go to that coconut and just pour water on it. Oh, son, umbilical cord, my son is behaving. Take it, let it come cool. It will happen.
Whoa.
When the same way, when a child is not performing well, you go to that plant and talk to it. The worst one is when that plant starts bearing fruit for people to eat. They said the word that you spoke, whereas the baby is in your stomach, now it has bear fruit. People are eating it.
And how would that affect the person's life when the people are?
Some people would think you even go for sikadro, because everything the person touch is in line. Everything the person touch will be successful.
He's naturally exchanging the energies.
Yes.
Through the umbilical cord.
But now we don't do that. Even the day you even baptize that baby, it's also another special day.
In the traditional system, that the naming ceremony.
Yes.
Okay.
Salt, sugar, salt, honey, pepper and all those things must be part of it. But now, even alcohol.
Alcohol, yeah.
They'll say, oh, son.
That's a ensure and son, so that the child will be truthful.
We will know the difference between alcohol and water, sweetness,
and
then bitterness.
Hmm.
That is where, because the words, the words that we are talking about is still at play over there. When you give birth to the child first, the child starts to breathe, to communicate with the universe through here. So sometimes when you give birth to a child, you have to beat the child before the voice, the soul will enter. Then the child will start to cry. Some people you can give birth to them 1 hour, 2 hours, they will not cry. Meanwhile, because the
soul has not arrived.
Has not arrived. It will be trying to see where I'm coming. Are they ready for me? Is this body ready? Yeah, till you call it when I beat you like this, it sound.
Okay.
I mean, I'm prepared. I'm telling you something. Coming. The child comes. The spirit comes in, and then the child starts to cry. So those things that we've neglected are the cause of some of our woes today.
Now, I don't know if there's anything about the children that you add. Other than that, let's go now.
So with the children aspect, with the children aspect, from there they start to get the mystical herbs, prepare it, and bath that child against childhood diseases, external eye, the witches, the wizard, and all those things. That child will grow and say, "Oh, family, I've never been to hospital before. You don't know what your forefathers did." So this is some of the things. But now, people even give birth that they know, then they expose it to the media. Mind you, your destiny or your this thing can be tempered with. The person who is bathing your kid is also another factor. Yes, because whatever is in him or her on this earth is what he or she is putting into that child. Yes, if the person have eye and read the destiny of the child, if he doesn't like, if she or he doesn't like, he can change it and use. So that some people are moving around now that their destiny or their destiny has been changed.
Okay.
And it's through divination.
That in
we call it Pony.
In tree we call it Abisa.
Through divination that you get to know that, oh, this is something has happened like this. So add this and this and this together, or do this and this and this to get your path straight. So these are the things.
Yeah, so it looks like you've gone ahead of me. So now the child is born. He or she was not lucky to get those informations, get those things done when he was a child. He grows and then things are going on the opposite for what he dreams for. Just like you, a pastor, you were not seeing it up and you wanted to go and commit suicide in the sea. And you got your epiphany there. An individual out there, when those things start happening, when he's realized that he's doing everything that he can, but it's not going the way he wants it, what is the first step that he or she must take? Wake up. Oh, but we are awake. That's why we can go out and in and out and come.
So if things are not going well, we wake up by asking questions.
Okay. After asking the questions, what happens?
When you ask the question, then you find solution to it. So the next after the questions, if you yourself you can't answer those questions, then you will be sad.
Okay.
That is where the divination comes in.
When I ask the question and I can't get the answer for myself, then I go for divination.
Why are you here? If you know why you are here, then there's no need for you to go and do divination.
Okay.
But if you don't know, then you should find out. Has somebody tempered with my destiny? Have I taken something that have blocked me from seeing or reaching where I'm supposed to reach?
Talking about when you ask and you find it, then you go ahead to do what you're supposed to do. When you don't, then you go for divination, or in tree we say abisa. Would you agree with me? Would you agree that some also get to know it, but it comes with a lot of obstacle? Like me, I wouldn't say that I got some spiritual eye to know it or to do the right. But at age 8, that's why I realized that I'll be a media person. And because of that, I really suffered to get to where I am today.
Yeah.
Is it that your soul also can when you find it, it can also make you
when you come onto this earth, your parents supposed to guide you, to be the first person to mold you into your path. Unfortunately, some people don't have certain. But you yourself, you realize that you are good at certain things. You are good at certain things. I asked myself, I remember one day I was on top of coconut tree. Hey, me, I cannot coconut too. So you can see the mark. Yeah, to pay my school fees. So I was on top of the coconut tree, and then I saw a cobra. So I asked myself, will I jump and die? Will I?
You saw the cobra on top of the coconut tree.
Trying to kill the coconut.
That's a movie scene.
Trying to catch the cobra. This is the mark.
Oh, okay.
And that is one. Also, I was swimming in River Desu. I was drowning in it. They look for me for 7 days before they find me. That was also another sign that here because you are a water person. Because you are a water person, there's no way we can take you back. And these are some of the signs that if you are saying, you should pay attention to it. I got drowned in water for 2 times.
Wow. Before
I wanted to go and end myself in the water again. So they keep telling me that, do you know the reason why we didn't take you? It's because
you are one of us.
You've not finished whatever you are here to do. But if I were to send myself to a car
will kill you simple.
Yeah. You get it. So sometimes things that happens in our life, we should pay attention to it. You see some people will be scareful, some people will be if you are lucky to have a parent, or if you are a parent and you have your kids and you monitor them wherever they are good at, just encourage them. Some people they work and say, "That mommy, I dreamt I saw grandmom, I saw this, I don't." They say,
or some witch is bewitching him or her.
No. Such child, third eye have already been activated. So the child or the parents need to guide
him or her.
Would you say, Doc, that when the person has already even realized something that they are good at, it will be good to go for a spiritual consultation like divination to be certain? Or what is the advantage of, even though like me, at age 8, I knew that I want to become a media person. The people that I was admiring at that age, I grew up to come and meet them. And one of them was the first person who opened a microphone for me first time in my life on radio station. So would you say that it add a plus when even you as an individual knows to go and do divination? What would divination add to what you already know?
First of all, if you know your craft, you will know the day that your craft will rest, will be at peace.
Okay.
In African cosmology or Arab cosmology, there are certain days you don't even touch herbs.
Okay.
So you will be a media person. When is a day that you must not even talk to through
microphone? I don't know.
That is why you need divination.
I see.
You see, other than that, you'll be doing a thing and you don't
understand.
So these are the things. According to the gospel, it says on the 7th day,
God rested. So you the individual, where is your 7th day?
Yes, all these things are linked to
our individual life.
Yes. So that day is the day that you're supposed to sit down and reflect, or the food that your soul like or your this thing like that is where you will eat.
Okay.
The cloth, the color,
Mm.
that your soul like. That is where you wear those
You are
things.
done it.
And during those times, you are preparing the soul, resting the soul. When you hold microphone,
Powerful.
boom.
Okay.
For example, you are not supposed to come and talk through microphone when you eat egg. And you eat egg. You are speaking to the microphone. Don't think it will go far. You are going contrary to your written.
Whoa. So is it like every day? If your work is with microphone, you're supposed to stay away from.
I'm just giving you an example.
Oh, okay. I'll give me. So I thought it was specific.
What is the shape of that thing? Microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the egg is what we use to do this kind of thing. If you want people to hear our voice, because that's the universe, that's the globe. In a psychic way, yeah. So we look for herbs that also have the same thing. Prepare it for your bath, drink some, and speak. It's more than parrot.
It's getting interesting.
So that is how it is. So if you watch carefully, most of the people that sing very well, they know what to take. Indians, they don't play with mastering their voice with a particular type of herbs. Now there are a lot of research on herbs that go with each person's temperament, soul, character,
traits.
Yes, the same way that we are abusing drug, the same way people are abusing herbs too.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. For example, should we use ganja?
Oh yeah. Let's go with it.
Huh?
Yeah.
For example, smoking ganja may be good for you, but it may not be good for me. But I have to take it in a tea form.
Okay. I took it in a coffee form. We were about to eat, so I took it. Where I sat, then they served the food there. After eating, I asked them to come and lay a bed for me right there.
So you see,
it was like I was carrying the whole world. Yeah.
But in a nutshell, or before that, you have to know whether it's a toffee that will be okay for you, or the tea or the capsules, or the oil. Oh, yes.
The smoke should be out. Okay.
But if you just get in, you take it and then it go contrary to your cry, your soul. You go off. Then you say,
your house about before.
Yes, above wire. So each person have the kind of herbs, food, even a day.
Okay.
A day, crampo. There are some certain days you shouldn't even drink water.
At all.
Yes. To allow the organs to really drain down. Meanwhile, they will tell you water is energy. There are other days too. You come here within 12, between morning to 12. You should only be on water. So with divination, you
get to know all of this.
Once you ask, pine about yourself,